Fix what I couldn't see. Eating clean, playing my part. Still something breaking inside my heart. I was doing everything right, and everything kept getting worse. Following every line they drew, still ended up in reverse. Five pills lined up on the sink, one telling me what to think. Said give it time, you'll be okay. But I kept drifting further away. I was doing everything right, and everything kept getting worse. Gave them everything I had, still couldn't break that curse. Then one day I just let it go. Stopped chasing what I didn't know. Took one step, changed one thing, turned my back on everything. This is my why. North Dakota Carnivore changed my life. Kept it simple, stripped it down, turned it all the way around. Lost the weight, cleared my mind, left that old road far behind. What I found was something true, did it myself, and so can you.
All right, good Saturday morning to everybody. It's going to be a long weekend this weekend here, so there's extra days where people should be off. And remember what the holiday is this weekend. It's Memorial Day. It's for those who gave all. Some gave all for our freedoms, and that's what we're remembering this weekend. So it's not for those who are like, current active duty service members or even veterans who are at home. It's for those who have not returned. So it's a somber occasion, actually, and it's something that people should remember, that some people gave everything for the freedoms and liberties that we have today. I hope everybody remembers that. Hey, good morning, Brian. It's nice to have you here this morning. Brian's Biscuit, good morning. Hope all are having a fabulous Saturday morning. Absolutely. And Jiffy, good morning. Hope everyone is having a great Memorial Day weekend. Never forget. That's right. Never forget. Have I shown my coworkers a video? Yeah, I've shown a few of them. I've posted it on my channel. I've posted it on Facebook. I've put it on X. So, but I've shown a couple of them the video, and some of them have seen it on the other social medias too. So they all know what I do. Good morning, John. Together strong. How are you today? Great to see you here. Bryce basically switching over to the cool side. You were on the other version. Yep. Everybody saying good morning. That's a cool video. You did an amazing job on that. Markin, good morning. How are you doing today? Aaron, good morning. How are you? It's nice to see you here this morning. All right. So, it's been one heck of a of a week so far. I was actually had planned on fasting all of last week, and I didn't even get more than 18 hours into a fast and was not able to hold it. It was just not a fun thing for me last week. So, still working on it, still trying to get where I need to be so I can fast. I'm actually in a fast right now. I haven't ate since last night. Let's see where I can go with this one now. Uncle Willie, good morning. What the heck are you talking about? See, good morning again. Jeff, good morning. How are you today? Nice to see you here. Everybody saying good morning. Caroline Carnivore, how are you today? It's nice to see you. Everybody's saying, yep. Some never came home. And that's what this weekend is about. John says he's going to be working the whole 3 days. I still have to go in on Monday to go to work for at least half a day. I have stuff I have to do. Seems like all of our holidays end up on a payroll day, so payroll still has to be done. Yeah, as a veteran, a lot of people will thank me for my service on this day, and it's like it's not what it's about. This weekend is about those who never came home, and we have friends who have been there. Absolutely, God bless our troops because they put themselves out there all the time. Some of them aren't going to make it home. Some of them will. Most of them will, thank God. Ah, you took the final test. So that final test, how was it? Did you? I take it you passed that final. And how many questions on the final now? That's actually something that we didn't have to do on the two initial ones because we did the live classes and stuff. So that final test is something new. John says, after I get this office set up and start producing videos again, I'll bring a video into the editor again and get the lip syncing down better on that video. Oh, that's fine. You know, it's one of the first ones that you did like that, and it doesn't bother me at all. It's still an amazing video. Jeff's wife, good morning. You just started a 5-day fast. I did as well on Friday night. What was it? 6:30 is when I started. So I plan on going through Wednesday. Um, I have more dental work going to be done, and I found that even getting numbed up, I do much better if I'm fasted. So, you know, 5-day fast, absolutely one of the best things I've had happen when I've had dental work done. Bryce, because I just saw my college schedule. They're putting me in some hardcore science and math classes. And math classes based on what you did 43 years ago. Best of luck, Bryce Biscuit. Oh, Rumble stickers. Okay, I gotcha. So the original stuff that, no, not even that one. Where was it? This. These are Rumble stickers. I get it. Uncle Willie's watching on my Rumble stream, so put the stickers in there to show up as prompts. That's cool. You have to go back and watch the Rumble stream here and see what it looks like. Briceby says Memorial Day is for the deceased, but I am thankful for all who did military service. Yeah, we all are, and we have to remember our brothers and sisters that never made it back, and it's a somber occasion. And then the whole meaning of this day, I think, for most people has been lost, especially in the youth. They don't understand. She lives another day. Well, hello, good morning. How are you? Jeff says he checked out that cream you mentioned last week. The 10% is prescription you may go that route, but holding off for now. Okay. Good morning, Terry. How are you doing? It's nice to see you here this morning. Aaron's just starting his first module of the Kiltz health coaching session. Congratulations on actually starting that and getting it done. Brian just finished it. It's awesome, you guys. Oh, it's 100 questions. It's a lot harder than you thought it was going to be. You actually had to study. Yeah, and none of the tests were really simple. Good thing is you can have all the study material there and you can look through it. And if you have multiple monitors, it's a lot easier to do it too. Brian says, "Good job, Aaron." Brasby says, "Cool. It's helped with your tendonitis and recovering training." Yeah. So, as I was starting to say a little bit earlier, I'm actually getting into a 5-day fast. I've had trouble fasting in the last month, where even getting more than a day or two in has been really rough, and it's been hard to do. So I started it last night. I have it planned out for 5 days, which would end on Wednesday. But depending upon how I feel, Thursday and Friday go by really quick, and then Saturday again, I can do another 7-day fast. I've noticed that recently I have not been having the leptin signal telling me I'm full again. So maybe I need to go another 7 days and see if I can get that back. Because like right now, nothing really sounds good to me to eat. And that's one of the reasons why I decided a 5-day fast would be something good to do, because I'm not really hungry. So why not? I'm trying to, Uncle Willie. Actually, I forgot to post the last one I put out on YouTube. I forgot to put that onto Rumble too. I didn't do that, so it's a good reminder. Seeing your Rumble icon there, to I gotta post stuff to Rumble too, because not everybody watches YouTube. Rumble and X do get views, and they do get information across to them too. Yep. After this fast, you're gonna take a break. Yeah, and you know, I did that the first of the month where I actually got a 5-day fast in, and I did good. And I wanted to continue with that fasting through the month. It just didn't work for me. My body was not having it. So I felt yesterday I had a good strategy going forward into today. I had a lot of extra fat, animal fat yesterday. I started my day out at lunchtime with 6 quarter-pound beef patties with the fat in them. So it's always good to do. And then last night for my uh, last meal, I had a nice fatty ribeye. And I cooked that in bacon grease, and it's actually really good. And then I poured any leftover grease back on top of it so that it all goes back into the steak. And my God, is that good? But it was a nice break. Actually, I think my body did good. My weight didn't do so good, but that's a different story. John says I've been trying to fast also, but my body is saying no. So I'll listen to it. It'll tell me when I need to fast. The body's pretty smart, and it is. And I'm taking it. My body's ready to fast because nothing really sounds good to eat right now. And even last night when I was getting ready to eat my that ribeye, it sounded okay, but by the end, I was like, yeah, it doesn't really even sound good. And then I didn't get the signal that changed the taste. The leptin signal that will tell you that you're full and you don't need to eat. I didn't get that, but it just doesn't seem like anything sounds good. I don't want to really eat anything. And even like this morning, I had butter in my coffee to start with, and it was So time to get ready and extend a fast to see how my body reacts to doing that. I'm hoping this is what my body wants, because I can, lose a couple of pounds, and I like to be fasted when I have dental work done. So might as well use it. I use YouTube and Kick also. I don't even know what Kick is. Trying another fast this morning, Terry. That's awesome. Jeff, you're thinking about fasting also to see if it helps with inflammation. For me, Jeff, it absolutely works wonderful for inflammation. If I do end up having any issues like being sore because I've had something I shouldn't have, a fast actually works really well. And like today, when I get done with this here live stream, I'm probably going to go out and take a walk. I'm going to throw my 20-pound vest on and take a 3-mile walk. Fasting while I walk and I do that kind of stuff, I don't ever get sore, which is really cool. Why do I have crowns popping up? I don't know. I must have missed something there, huh? The pain is affecting your appetite, so why not try fasting? Yeah, maybe that's your body telling you that's what it needs, Jeff. Maybe your body's telling you that you need to fast. How much butter does everyone eat a day? Well, this is actually the first butter I've had this week. Um, Generally, I cook my meals with bacon grease, and I haven't had anything. So other than the 2 tablespoons in my coffee this morning, it's the first butter I've had this week. My wife, on the other hand, she eats butter all the time. She's a butter queen. I'm getting hungry. Getting the hunger sounds. How do you control them? Salt. I carry the Redmond salt with me at all times. I take this here and I put some on my tongue when I start to get the hunger signal. It tells me that. And generally, after the first 24 to 36 hours, that signal goes away. But this container of Redmond salt, this holds about 7 grams of salt. And on my first 24 hours, 36 hours, I'll put that whole thing on my tongue throughout the day, so that it does help tremendously with the signal. And then drinking extra water seems always to help when I want to kick off a fast. Just straight water. And if I drink water first, then try some salt, generally the signal goes away. If it doesn't go away, that's generally when I end up breaking my fast, because it's my body telling me that it's not ready to do the fast. You're special with a crown. That's amazing. Butter. Yep. I got it. I figured that one out. Jeff's wife. I've heard about salt on a keychain. Can anyone share a link to that? I don't know. Carrie Man at Homestead Hall used to do that with Redmond salt. He does it with what is it, Salt R now? So he's abandoned his stuff that he used to do with Redmond's. Now he gets paid to advertise for Salt R, but you can find it at Homestead Hall's website. But any one of the keychain chapstick holders will work with the salt. It's basically the same size. So if you got a chapstick holder of any type, it'll work with this also. Yeah, I actually carry 2 of these in my pocket. Some days I will go through that much salt, either on my food or just on my tongue. Most of the time when I'm at work, I don't eat while I'm there. I've been trying to change that, so I eat at lunchtime. It's not going so well for me. I keep forgetting to even bring stuff with me. What do you guys do at work? Do you guys fast when you're at work? Or do you end up eating when you're there? It seems like I fast often. Remind me of the reason. I'm curious. I should do more. You do 72 roughly every 90 days. I do it for my healing, Carolina Carnivore. I still have a lot of body fat to go through. I was 347 pounds at one point, and like right now, I'm still at. This morning I was 223 point something. I don't remember what it was, and so I'm up 18 pounds from my lightest weight back in the first week of February. But I can feel the different things that are healing on my body. Like one of the things I have is this right here. If you can even see it, yeah, that little bit right there, and right in here. My whole wrist used to be, I mean, the whole top of it used to be just a scab, dry skin, eczema, whatever you want to call it. It wouldn't go away no matter what I did to it. Every time I fast now, more of it goes away. So that's part of the healing that happens. Also, when you do fasting, part of the autophagy and what your body does is it eats the old skin cells. And for some people, and I feel like I am extremely lucky on this part, when I fast, it the excess skin that I have from being extremely overweight and obese goes away. And I don't have a lot of the excess skin that I used to have. My body's getting rid of it through fasting. So that makes a huge difference on for me. And if I can get rid of the excess skin and tighten it up a little bit, it's all the better for me. Let's see, Terry, salt, butter won't break a fast. To a point, butter won't. You still have to watch how much you put onto in your body. Um, Having a tablespoon or two throughout the day, depending upon which butter it is, you should be all right. And it helps. It also helps to increase your ketones because it can use the butter for ketone production. Oh, like that. I keep forgetting to do that. I appreciate that. Brian, you can ask me that anytime, guys. We have people that are in both the chats. The difference between having just the one stream and having the dual stream on the version that is meant for the phones, that version of the stream gets about 3 times the views as the normal computer version. So that's why I keep it up there. Is it goes out to more people, and it's not going to be long here. One of the things that I got notified this week of from YouTube was that they're combining those streams so that when we do live streams like this, it'll all be into one. And it hasn't happened yet, but it's one of the things that's in the works. We'll have to go into the settings and set it up, but it's going to put everything into the same stream for the chats. So if the short version and the long version will be together on here for YouTube, which is a good thing. Jeff's wife says, I find it easier to fast when you're being active right now. I'm making Walmart deliveries, but if I am sitting at my computer during my day job, then I think about food more. See, that's when I'm at home, that's when I have trouble. When I'm at work and I do a lot of meetings on my computer, and then I also have stuff I have to do where I'm away from my desk quite a bit. I don't have any trouble. The hardest thing for me to do is fasting over a weekend when I'm at home. And that does get rough. Yeah, no problem, Brian. Hopefully they'll get that fixed soon or implemented soon so it just comes up like that. The excess skin disappearance is interesting. During a long fast, I wonder if I would have enough energy to continue strength training. Depending upon how much you do, yes. If you're fat adapted and you're not having carbs, and I can't remember if you're a strict carnivore or if you do more of a keto, but yeah, many people find strength training and endurance training and stuff like that is easier on carnivore. Your body actually is meant to do that, so you don't need the carbs to do it. Butter will slow your fast down for a few hours anyway, and it can. Some people, it's a nice calming thing for people if you have to have something and you're stressing about eating or whatever. Having a little bit of butter can help, and it can help you stay in your fast instead of breaking it and having to eat, which I'm all for if that's what it takes. Jeff, does anyone use MTC oil during a fast? I do, especially when I start my fast. I actually use the Dr. Boz MCT oil when I start my fast. I will do it in the morning and at night. And even after my ketones start to go up higher, I'll take it at night so I can have higher ketones while I sleep. I'm not really concerned about um, the ketones in the morning so much or building up during the day, but at night, your body does a lot of the healing at night. And if your ketones are elevated while you sleep, your body heals better. At least that's the research I've found so far. You've seen streamers do 5 platforms at once. Go where the people are. Oh, and I've got 3. I do the YouTube and I do Rumble and I do X. And I don't know. I'm thinking about dropping the X because I'm not getting the views on X that I used to. But there's still a couple people that watch it on X, and I don't know. X just seems to be a lot of content from carnivores seems to be being throttled in social medias. And butter will raise insulin just slightly. Yeah, it can. You do water only during your fast. I do water and coffee. I do not do heavy cream ever. I did do some butter in my coffee this morning, and that's probably the last butter I'll have while I do this fast, unless I need to eat some. But I don't plan on doing butter at all. Just water and coffee. 99% of my fasts are just water and coffee, and well, Element Raw. Brian says, Jeff, I did when I first started, but not now. Talking about the MCT oil. Yep. Hey, John, Carnivore Teacher Alpha. Good morning. How are you doing today? It's nice to see you here. Caroline Carnivore says, I'm probably considered dirty carnivore because I drink black coffee and occasionally use black pepper when I smoke meats. Also on Sundays, you'll have heavy cream. No, you're still a carnivore. It's anybody that does that, it's just very disingenuous. You're a carnivore. You're 90 or 75% of you're actually hyper carnivore. So 75% of all your calories come from animals. Having a little bit of bean broth and a little seasoning with it, it's not something that's going to be bad for you. It's actually what plants are meant for, is for seasoning and stuff like that. So I don't have any issues with that. I did have I first started carnivore, and I did my first 30 days strict carnivore: beef, butter, bacon, eggs, and salt. I cut out all the seasonings for the first 30 days. When I first went back to trying pepper, pepper hurt. It did for quite a long time. I had to use white pepper. White pepper wasn't bad, and I could handle it. I can do regular pepper now, but when I first started, that pepper was hurting me. You Brian says I do coffee, then water. Yeah, that's the good way to do it. Uncle Willie says he quit coffee in January, and that's good. I mean, I stopped drinking coffee in October of 2024, and I stopped for about 9 months. And I started drinking coffee again. My tinnitus is back, not nearly as bad as it was, but like right now, I have a very slight ringing in my ears. But for months, that tinnitus was gone. I just don't feel like giving up coffee again. Maybe one of these days. Terry says keychain salt. Oh, that's interesting because I always forget to take it. Yeah, if you get the chapstick holders that are part of a keychain, the Redmond's salt fits into it, and then you always have your salt. When my wife and I go to We go to Longhorn Steakhouse. That's about the only place we go out to eat anymore. But I get a steak, and then I use my seasoning on it. So, and I always have it with me, and it's a great way to do it. Yesterday, when I had the burger patties at work, six quarter pound patties, and I used the whole thing on it. 6 patties, and it was absolutely delicious. Let's see. Bryce says True Lance in biology 70% qualifies as carnivore. Social media is dogmatic, though. It is. And if you're eating vegetables and stuff that are in season, you're still a carnivore. The vegetables in season are what our bodies are supposed to do if you're metabolically healthy. I still can't do it. I have way too much healing still to do. I mean, I destroyed my body for 57 years listening to the garbage that they were teaching us, and I'm still healing. I've been on this here for 21 months now. Wait, what day is today? Today's the 23rd. Okay, 21 months and 1 day. So, yeah, hooray for me. I'm getting closer to that 2-year mark, but I still have a lot of healing to do. And my body is not healthy enough to do fruits and vegetables. I can do some seasonings, and some seasoning I can't do still. My body just says no. And I listen to it. You know, that taco seasoning I had shortly after I started carnivore, I'll never eat that one again because that actually hurt so much. I felt like a Mack truck ran me over that day or the next morning anyway. And it's never a good thing. But yeah, there's a lot of people that are dogmatic about carnivore. And when I first started, I probably was too because I felt so damn good when I was first starting carnivore. I couldn't believe at 57 years old I was waking up in the morning without pain, pain free. And I don't remember when the last time I woke up pain free was before that. When I used to do insanity, I'd wake up and I'd be sore and stiff for hours in the morning just because of the workouts. Now I wake up in the morning, I'm going to take my walk today. I'm going to do my 3 miles wearing my 20-pound vest. I'm not going to wake up tomorrow sore and stiff. Just doesn't happen to me anymore. Brian says water just gets in the way of my body absorbing the coffee. Right? Yeah. You go to the doctor and you donate coffee, not blood. Yeah. Good morning to John, carnivore teacher. Yeah, dogmatic kills the joy. I just smile anyway and just roll with it. Plants are species appropriate and necessary at times based on human biology, anthropology, when we look at the historical records. Correct. I wasn't mean on clicking on this one yet but the scroll just kind of scrolls and whoops. August 1st will be your 2-year anniversary. Right. You're a few days ahead of me. August 22nd will be my 2 years. So I'll remember yours because you're really close to when I started. Same month, same year. Yeah. It's great. And it's so nice to be going through this journey and all the great people that are in here doing the same stuff. Uncle Willie says, I quit all dairy except butter. No more cream or cheese. And seeing that'd be, for me, it'd be difficult because I do like my cheese. I like the hard cheeses and stuff like that. But I also do like baby Swiss cheese on some burgers. I had that last week and absolutely delicious. And that's probably why my weight is still up where it is because I have not given up all the cheese. Maybe I should. And for the cream, ooh, now I do like the Kiltz ice cream. So my wife and I, uh-oh. I don't know what's going on with this here. I think my mouse just died on me. I use my laptop. It looks like I'm still streaming, so hopefully I am. My computer just made a weird sound, so. Caroline Carnivore says, I don't consider my coffee and black coffee a cheat. You're not falling off once. Yeah, praise God. And I don't either. I drink my coffee. I did stop at one point. I stopped drinking coffee and drinking alcohol at the same time. So I don't know which one. I didn't know which one at the time caused my tinnitus to go away. But after I started drinking coffee again, my tinnitus came back. Now I know it wasn't the alcohol that was causing it. But I don't mind. Coffee is good for you. Actually, you got to pick and choose who you listen to at times, right? My cardiologist, when I was having heart issues, did tell me that coffee does not hurt you. It's not a bad thing for you. So drink your coffee if you got it. Aaron says, I'm trying to see if I can make Dr. Kiltz barbecue next weekend, 5 hours away. And if I could make it down there to a Kiltz barbecue, I would absolutely love to go. He's doing that one up in Skinny Atlas, right? Or was that one of his clinics that he's doing it? I would absolutely love to go. 5 hours. That'd be like me driving from where I live to Fargo, North Dakota, down to that part of my state. And I would absolutely do that drive to go see Dr. Kiltz. Okay, I am still here. That's good. I can see stuff moving on the screen and stuff, but I just when your computer makes a funny noises and my mouse just stopped working. I know I got one in here somewhere. Or if I can take this battery out of this one and swap it around so that I can have them. I don't like using that damn pad on my laptop because that thing is a pain in the rear end to do. Wow. What brand is this one? Kirkland. So that one's been in there for quite a while. Let's see if this works now. Or maybe this mouse just died altogether. Yeah, this mouse might just have died completely. So, guess back to the old pad. Brian says I cut way back on the cheese, but still have some. That's, cheese has that effect on a lot of people where it will stall the weight. Same with the heavy cream. Going back to Dr. Kiltz ice cream, absolutely love it. And my wife and I both enjoy it, especially when we can have it without causing weight gain for both of us. And it doesn't bother my wife's glucose. So, wow, what the heck? All right, I'm going to have to do something here real quick. Oh. Give me just a moment here. Yeah, I'm trying to find something here. I'm going to play this here real quick. Maybe. Yep. I'm going to put this on stage and I'm going to play this and I'll be right back.
Fix what I couldn't see. Eating clean, playing my part. Still something breaking inside my heart. I was doing everything right, and everything kept getting worse. Following every line they drew, still ended up in reverse. Oh! 5 pills lined up on the sink, each one telling me what to think. Said give it time, you'll be okay. But I kept drifting further away. I was doing everything right, and everything kept getting worse. Gave them everything I had, still couldn't break that curse. Then one day I just let it go. Stopped chasing what I didn't know. Took one step, changed one thing, turned my back on everything. This is my why. North Dakota Carnivore changed my life. Kept it simple, stripped it down, turned it all the way around. Lost the weight, cleared my mind, left that old road far behind. What I found was something true, did it myself, and so can you.
All right, I'm back. Oh, sorry. I had to run take care of something real quick here, but I'm back. Still another beautiful day, right? All right. Angie, how are you today? It's amazing to see you here. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I don't like using this pad for a mouse. Right. Just got nervous in those situations, normally very outgoing, but just got weird not knowing anyone. Yeah. What did I miss on that errand? Oh, talking about going to Dr. Kiltz. But you know these people. You know, coming to the morning meetings and you're gonna see a lot of these people that are gonna be there too, you know. So it's not like you're gonna be alone, you're gonna be with the Kiltz Mighty Tribe. I would absolutely love to go there. I thought about doing the 4th of July one in Montana where there's gonna be a bunch of people there too, but that's still a little bit far away and well maybe. My wife, not sure what her plans are now. I think they've changed, so we might have the weekend free. That'd be fun to drive out to Montana. Carolina Carnivore says, anyone going to attempt a Murph today? Murph Monday? What? What are you talking about? Angie says, husband went to farmer's market this morning and grabbed a few beef steaks and sirloin tip roast. Can't wait to throw those steaks on the grill tonight. Absolutely. I can't wait for our farmer's market to start up here. There's one rancher that comes into it and he has some really good meats that he sells there. And then we have another family that does their raw milk, raw dairy. It's one of the best ice creams that you can make is from the raw cream that they sell. It's absolutely delicious. Brian said it would be fun to go to a meetup in Florida and to go to Dr. Boss Pin Chasers meeting. That would be another fun one to go to. Would be the Dr. Boss Pin Chasers just to be down there with that. That'd be cool. Darren says I eat way too much cheese. Yeah, buddy, but you've gotten down into Wonderland and you've gotten down into the 170s, 179. You have done amazing, and you can really see it in your videos. Go back to one of your first videos, Aaron, and look at what you look like then compared to now. Huge difference. Bryce says, I haven't had the need for butter yet. Although I respect the power of butyrate, my adiposity is co-founded by it, and I feel you heal regardless and will incorporate in the future. Yeah. As long as you're healing, you do what your body wants. What really matters. Brisby says I'm a carb addict, but I can moderate dairy, and it supported my healing journey. Going to watch Jonathan's video later today. I would encourage you to check it out if you're curious, fam. Okay. You're talking about carnivore muscle? Angie says, me too on cheese and butter. I slowed my consumption of the extra fat and the scale started moving down again. Yay. I still have a ways to go. Yeah. I would love to give you a can you dig it? But I don't have that. That is amazing. What was? Oh yeah, that was. I don't understand that either. Gen X Tech Nerd. Good morning. Glad to see you here. Oh, you're Angie's. That's right. I remember that now from Carnivore Quest meeting. Had a non-scale victory today. Put on a pair of shorts I haven't fit in over 2 years, and it feels great. That is amazing. I'd give you a can you dig it also if I had that, because that is non-scale victories are some of the best ones. One of my best ones I had was I've got a slight dyslexia. Went to the store, bought a pair of 34-32 jeans, right? Till I got home and realized I bought a size 32-34. I couldn't even get them close to fitting. But it was like 3 months later, I grabbed them, put them on, and they fit perfect. And it's actually what I wear now is the 32 34s, down from a 48 waist. So that's actually really awesome. And the best thing about that was I didn't need a belt. I don't need a belt to hold my pants up anymore. When when you're really big and your waist is, massive, they just fall off. But now the way it's supposed to be, I don't you actually need a belt most of the time. Congratulations, Gen X Tech Nerd. That's amazing. Oh, come on. Can't be American if you don't know about the Memorial Day Murph tradition. Look it up. You'll remember. I'm going to have to look it up here in a minute. I will do that. But Aaron says, thank you. I am probably back in the 180s. I guess I'm serious about the weightlifting now. It helps. It really does. I know it does. That's why I know walking is going to help me with getting back where I need to be. I never really weightlifted ever in my life. The most weight I ever lifted is body weight doing push-ups. I've never been a person that enjoyed lifting. Not even when I was playing sports. Brian says that's a dream to get to 174. That would put me down 300 pounds. That would be absolutely amazing, Brian. Brysby says, same Angie. I only use butter as an occasional cooking fat, and intuitively I eat 1 to 2 ounces of cheese every other day. My healing and weight loss continues. That is great. Yeah, Carnivore Muscle is going to post a video today on dairy. You believe with some thoughts on addiction and healing. Yeah, I remember Jonathan was saying something about a video coming out. I just couldn't remember what it was about. Aaron says, I'll see you at the Carnivore Quest meeting. Have a great day, y'all. Yep. The Carnivore Quest meeting is getting ready to start or has started already. That's not what I wanted there. Where is it? So you want to jump over to Carnivore Quest. Larry, if you haven't been there before, that's the QR code for their channel, and just click on their live meeting. Absolutely. You're welcome. Risby says, congrats to Tech Nerd. It is amazing when you lose that weight and you get that non-scale victory, be able to get into something that you haven't had on for a long time. Murph equals 1 mile run, 100 push-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 air squats, and finish with another 1 mile run. When I was training in the gym every day years ago, we had a huge group fitness team do this workout. I kind of remember people doing this. It's nothing. I never did do that kind of stuff. I might walk and do some push-ups and then air squats and do another walk, but I'm not going to do pull-ups, push-ups. Do 100 pull-ups. It would take me 100 days to do 100 pull-ups. 174 is my college weight. 156 high school. My goal now is to crack 180s, 100% there, or 80% there. When I graduated from high school, I was like 172. When I joined the military, I was at 177 was my starting weight. So I don't want to be that light. I just want to be back down into the 190s. I'd be happy at 190, at least for a day or two. Take care, Aaron. Uncle Willie says I did weightlifting, then switched to body weight exercises. Now I just started doing both. Yeah, it's not a bad thing to do. I just I've never really been into weightlifting and I don't know why. And I don't like doing push-ups anymore. My wrists do not bend properly to do push-ups. I can hold on to my dumbbells and do push-ups like that, and that doesn't bother me. But as far as just doing a regular push-up, yeah, I hurt. It hurts my wrist too much. You are welcome. We do need each other to make it work, and that's part of the best thing with this community is everybody here is generally so encouraging. And we do get the troll every now and then. And I know the one that hangs out with Rick, he's been blocked from my channel, so he won't be here anymore. And that's always a good thing. And Brian says it's a hard no. Oh, my Lanta, it sure is, right? Brian says Bryce Biggs at 174 is my sixth grade weight. Yeah, there are some people that were like that. Brian's 5 foot, or Bryce Biggs is 5'10", and yes, I'm actually 6'3". At one point, I was 6'4", so I'm just over 6'3". I have shrunk. When we moved to where we're at now from Minnesota, we used to go to church. And before we moved, our pastor's wife had the family over and she marked all the kids on the kitchen door. When we went back a year later, and she made me do it too. When we went back a year later, she was joking and saying, let's see how much you shrunk. And I actually grew an inch. And that was 20 years ago. Now, I grew an inch, but I had also been seeing a chiropractor on my days off from my work. I worked in the oil field, so I was gone for a week at a time or 2 weeks at a time. So I was seeing the chiropractor on my days off at least twice. And by getting my spine properly aligned and the inflammation out of it at that time, I grew an inch. It was amazing. Brian, I was 5'11", now you're 5'10". Yeah, it happens. A rising tide lifts all boats. Gen X, proud to be the tide. Yes, we are. So, saying Brian, dysgonic disease brought me from 5'11.5" to 5'10", and it does happen. Now, it is that time, everybody. I've been on the live stream for just over an hour now. Again, Larry is doing his weekend morning meeting. Started in the morning. It's afternoon where he's at now. If y'all want to continue the conversation, head over there. And we'll see you guys back here tomorrow morning, right after Dr. Kiltz's live stream. Y'all have a great day. We'll see you in the streams.